Morning, sports fans. Well, it's Tuesday, November 9th. A little cloudy today, but not too bad, 54 degrees. Not a lot of wind. But starting tomorrow, we're supposed to get the cold weather and miserable weather. Yeah. So anyway, I'm on the road heading north, heading to a little town called Dowagiac, Michigan. Population about 6,000. And we're going to take a look at this little town and see what we can see and find what we can find. So we'll see you guys on down the road here as we get closer to Dowagiac, Michigan. Well, here we are in Dowagiac, Michigan, and I've stopped at the museum here. You can see it back there in the background, right past the truck. That's the Dowagiac Area History Museum. We're going to go in and take a look if they're open. As you know, lately, a lot of places you go aren't open anymore. But we're going to go in and take a look. Round Oak Manufacturing was founded in 1871. They manufactured iron stoves and were considered the best in the market, anywhere in the country. By 1910, they employed over 1,200 workers. In 1900, William Tuttle Jr. and Shepard Wheeler came up with a chain device that dragged behind the ground and covered the furrows left by the shoe. This revolutionized seed planting. From 1867 to about 1891, the grain drill would be manufactured here in Dowagiac. This was a device that not only seeded, but covered the seed up after it was in the ground. The Hayden fishing lures were manufactured in Dowagiac by James Hayden. Want to know more information about this? Look it up. It's quite a history in itself. Again, another manufacturers from Dowagiac, and this company employed almost entirely women that made these lures. These lures, as you can see here, and if you take a good look at them, could be used today. They are that good. About the Dowagiac Great Oaks Band. You can see in later years, other kitchen stoves and appliances were also manufactured. This is a miniature railroad display. Looking at the town is about how it would have looked back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. Four Oaks had its Round Oaks had its own baseball team. And unbeknownst to most people, from 1907 to 1911, two different automobiles were manufactured here in Dowagiac. I'm now downstairs in the lower level. And no, don't call this a teepee. It's not a teepee. This is a wigwam. Prominent tribe in this area was the Potawatomi. This lower level has quite a display of the residents who served the armed forces during different conflicts, different wars.
Well, I'm down in the basement, or the lower level at the Dowagiac History Museum, and some of the displays here. All these people from Dowagiac, of course. Vietnam. World War II. World War II affected every community.
The Gentle Giant was from Dowagiac, won a gold in the heavyweights. This guy was a freak of nature, big, but could move. Wasn't just big, he was huge. And there's his gold medal, 1972. Charles Smith invented a Smith hoist and started the Smith Hoist Manufacturing Company. In 1955, they employed over 300,000 African Americans countrywide. As you can see here, some people in the Dowagiac area could build guns. And some mighty fine guns at that. Charles Chicolis, and I probably pronounced that last name wrong, Kincholis historic flight. And there you have it in 1956. He flew that baby to 126,200 feet into space. No one before had gone more than 100 feet. Where I think we're all familiar with Lowell's kitty litter. This is where it all started, with the kitty litter. In later years, Round Oak manufactured a number of things. You know what that is? Well, I'm going to tell you. That's a washing machine. Wash your clothes. Manufactured right here in Dowagiac. Well, probably spent 45 minutes to an hour in there. A small town museum, but a lot of history. A lot of history in this town. This was a manufacturing town for over 100 years. A lot of manufacturing in this town. And of course they don't have that anymore. Hardly anybody does. But they have preserved it in this museum. And this museum is backed by the city. It is donations only. You can go in for free if you want, or you can donate something. Either way, well worth, if you're in this area, to stop in and see the few things in there that are real gems. And there's a few of them. I would recommend it if you're in this area. You know, you can come down here to the casino in Dowagiac, drop over here, take a look. Little history never hurt anybody. See you down the road.
Main Street. Right in the center, Dowagiac, Michigan. All the little shops, eating places, small town vibe. I like these little main streets. Older buildings, got a lot of character. Well, it's about 11:30 on a Tuesday. It's not very busy down here. Not busy at all. Sad to see. I've seen a few places empty, and real nice restaurant down here that's out of business. The Round Oak, named after manufactured town, manufactured stoves. But yeah, it's got that old town vibe, buildings, architecture, and I like it. Yep, I like it. So we'll see if there's anything else around here we want to take a gander at. Now that we're back here at the truck, see you down the road. Well, there's City Hall.